Imagine setting out alone into the vast, frozen Arctic, an endless sea of ice and silence. One man did just that, carrying only a journal to document his journey. But then something chilling happened. His journal ends suddenly, mid-sentence. No final words, no explanation. What could have stopped him? Was it the brutal cold, a hidden danger, or something even stranger lurking beneath the ice? This is not just a story about survival, it's a mystery that has baffled explorers and scientists alike. Don't miss the chance to uncover the secrets buried deep in the Arctic, where every page of his journal could hold the key to what really happened. Stay with us, because the truth might be closer and darker than you think. Start deep in the Arctic. A man began a journey unlike any other. His journal starts with hopeful words and excitement. He wanted to explore the coldest, most remote place on Earth. The Arctic was full of ice, snow, and silence. No one knew what he would find there. He wrote about the cold wind that cut through his clothes and the endless white landscape. Every day was a challenge. The man planned carefully. He packed warm clothes, food, and tools to survive. His goal was to discover new places and maybe find answers to old mysteries. In his first pages, he described the quiet beauty of the Arctic. The sky was bright with the northern lights, dancing like colorful ribbons. Animals like polar bears and Arctic foxes left tracks in the snow. The man felt small in this huge, frozen world. But even with his excitement, there was a warning. The Arctic is dangerous. The cold can freeze a person in minutes, and storms come suddenly. Still, he moved forward. His journal showed hope, courage, and a desire to find something important in this icy land. This was the start of a story that would soon turn mysterious and dark. What happened to the man deep in the Arctic? His journal stopped suddenly, leaving many questions. The adventure had just begun. James's journey deeper into the Arctic was full of challenges. The temperature dropped even lower, and the wind blew stronger. He traveled by sled, pulling his supplies behind him. Sometimes, the ice beneath him cracked loudly, reminding him how dangerous this place was. He faced snowstorms that blinded him and made moving forward almost impossible. But James kept going, driven by his desire to explore the unknown. He saw strange animal tracks in the snow, polar bears, foxes, and sometimes something he couldn't recognize. The silence of the Arctic was broken only by the sound of the wind and his own footsteps. Each night, he stopped to write in his journal, describing the icy landscape and his feelings of both fear and excitement. He hoped to find signs of life or hidden mysteries that had never been discovered. But as he traveled farther, he started to feel something was watching him, a presence in the cold that made his skin crawl. Despite the growing fear, James pressed on, unaware that his greatest test was still ahead. As James pushed further into the Arctic, danger grew around him. The ice became thin in places, cracking under his weight with sharp, frightening sounds. One day, a sudden snowstorm hit without warning. The whiteout made it impossible to see, and James lost his way. The cold bit deep into his skin, freezing his fingers and face despite his heavy clothes. His sled got stuck in soft snow, and he had to work hard to free it while battling the fierce wind. The Arctic was unforgiving. One wrong step could mean falling into freezing water or being trapped in a crevice. At night, strange noises echoed in the dark, howls, cracks, and whispers of wind. James grew more cautious, watching every step and scanning the horizon for threats. He knew help was far away, and survival depended on his skill and luck. The journal entries became shorter, his handwriting shaky from cold and fear. Danger wasn't just outside, it was inside him too, as loneliness and despair started to creep in. Yet, despite everything, James refused to give up his quest. As James moved deeper into the Arctic, strange things began to happen. One morning, he found his camp disturbed, with footprints he did not recognize around the tents. The sky was always gray, and an eerie silence filled the air. James tried to explain the events as the work of animals, but a growing feeling of unease settled in his heart. His journal entries started to reflect his confusion and fear. He wrote about strange lights in the distance, flickering like stars but closer to the ground. At times, he heard soft whispers carried by the wind, but no one was there. His compass stopped working, and his maps became useless as the landscape changed in strange ways. Every day, the mystery grew. Was it the Arctic itself playing tricks on him? Or was there something more? Something hidden beneath the ice, watching him. James was trapped in a growing puzzle, and with every step, the answers seemed farther away. James began searching for clues to understand the strange events around him. He carefully examined the footprints near his camp and noticed they didn't match any animal he knew. They were too large and oddly shaped, with marks that looked like fingers. In his journal, he sketched the prints and described the strange symbols he found carved into nearby ice formations. These symbols were unlike anything he had seen before, sharp lines and circles that seemed to tell a story. Sometimes, he found broken tools and parts of old equipment buried beneath the snow, suggesting others might have been here before him. Despite the cold and danger, James followed these clues deeper into the Arctic wilderness, hoping they would lead him to the truth. Each discovery made the mystery more real and terrifying. Was he being watched by something ancient? Or was he uncovering a secret that was never meant to be found? James's determination grew, but so did the risks he faced. Disappear one cold morning, James's camp was empty. He had vanished without a trace. His sled was left behind. The journal lay open on the snow, the last entry ending abruptly mid-sentence. Rescue teams searched for weeks, but the Arctic swallowed all signs of James. No footprints led away from the camp, no clues pointed to where he might have gone. The harsh winds erased tracks quickly, leaving only silence and mystery. Some believed he was lost to the cold, trapped by a sudden storm or hidden crevasse. His disappearance became a legend among explorers, a warning about the Arctic's dangers. What really happened to James remains unknown. His journal, frozen in time, is the only proof he was ever there. The Arctic keeps its secrets well, and James became one of them. Secret years after James disappeared, his journal was found buried in the ice by a research team. The last pages, torn and faded, hinted at a secret hidden deep beneath the Arctic ice, a place untouched by time. James had discovered an ancient entrance to a hidden world filled with strange symbols and unknown technology. His writing described a glowing city frozen in ice, with signs of a lost civilization far older than any known to history. The secret he uncovered could change everything we know about the Earth's past. But James never wrote what happened next. Did he enter that frozen city? Was he trapped inside? Or did something else stop him from finishing his journal? Researchers continue to search the Arctic, hoping to find the truth behind James's discovery. The secret remains buried beneath layers of ice and mystery, waiting for someone brave enough to reveal it. Until then, James's journal stands as a chilling reminder that some mysteries of the Arctic are better left undiscovered. Thanks for watching this incredible story about a journey into the unknown. What do you think happened to the man whose journal ended without warning? Was it nature's harsh hand, or something more mysterious? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your theories. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, so you never miss out on our latest mysteries and true stories. If this story kept you on the edge of your seat, wait until you see what's next. Don't miss our next video. She escaped once, but she shouldn't have gone back. Coming soon! Stay curious, stay safe, and see you in the next video!